Okay, so GRVI has been on watch this morning. It's just like it's having a hard time getting above these levels. So this was like one of the best moves this morning. Uh, consolidated and then just ripped higher. The volume on that was just really high. Everything looked solid on it, but then it just started kind of fading, and then broke its level, and then next thing you know, it's down to this level. Hits VWAP, bounces off VWAP, and now it's just above VWAP hanging out. So it's just like a lot of consolidation here sideways the entire time. It's having a real hard time breaking over 810 mainly. Now it's having a hard time breaking over 8. 5 minute, I mean, looks okay. 10 minute looks pretty good, I'd say, if it can finish high, but I don't know. This one's been kind of trashed, I guess, pre-market. Like, it's not holding any levels. It's having a hard time holding any levels, so. Okay, we also have NRXP. But this one's fading below VWAP as well. It's just, consolidating even more. We also have TSRI. Same situation. Doesn't really look good. Core. Same situation. HLBZ. Same thing. JSPR. JSPR doesn't look too bad on the daily. I mean, if we can see... well, my chart's not loading, actually. What the hell? Anyway, it's about this 14 level. It doesn't look terrible. We can possibly see a continuation on it. There it is. But it would have to break 1824. Like, it'd have to shoot up pretty high today, or just pop up in this range and hold its level. So JSPR is still on watch. Let's go to GRVI because now GRVI is popping up here. I'm not going to trade the first minute. I don't trust this one, if I'm being totally honest. It might just rip without me, but I honestly don't trust it. So it's a rip to 8. All the way back down to 70. So rejects that 810 level and see if we can get back above 8 and hold. Spreads aren't too big, but it's about 4 to 6 cents. So now it's back above 8. It's holding this level. Kind of whippy. 5 minute doesn't look bad though. This actually looks kind of good if we could see a curl or continuation back to the high of 850 here. So there's 817. All the way back down to 8. Now it's back to the 80s. Jesus. Now down below 70. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for this one if I'm being honest. Super tricky. I mean, it's rejected this level I don't know how many times already. TSRI keeps popping on the scans. So, shoot, I didn't even draw the trend lines on this one. I hate that my charts don't load sometimes. It sucks. So there, it just came into our resistance level. Let's see, we got another one up here, just about. We're in that area. GRVI. It could take a starter here. There's a break at 820. That would have been a nice starter there, honestly. I don't know. I still don't trust it. I want to see it hold a level. It's just breaking and then just pop. It's breaking and then shooting back down. So I want to see it hold a level. I mean, it's kind of holding 8, I guess, but you see it pop to 820 and then flash back down to 8. Sometimes break below 8 and then pop back up. Huge sellers stacked here at 35. A lot of them too. Let's see, so there was a break to 820 and then it was all the way back to 805. Now it's back to 820, 808. TSRI still popping on the scans. Broke through 12 there. Big spreads, two biggest spreads for me right now. Let's see what JSPR is doing. JSPR sold off. But like the other day, it was selling off in the beginning and then it curled later in the afternoon. GRVI just broke the high here, so now it's breaking through. Huge seller there at 39. It's getting bought up here. Oh, I guess he moved. I don't see him here anymore. Big sellers at 850 though. This would definitely need to pull back a little more for me to continue or want to trade it. Just because, I mean, I'm already kind of late on it. 4 green candles in a row. It's not super extended or anything. I don't want to trade it up here. Let's see if we get a quick break of this 1 minute high or if we're just going to get sideways consolidation. 5 minutes still looks really good. So I would prefer if this candle pulled back a little bit. Maybe a 2 candle pullback and then we can go ahead and ride that wave for the break of 850. And then the break of today's pre-market high, which was 867. So there's a quick break of the 1 minute high. Pop to 850. Still want to see it pull back. 56. 58, 60 now. 64, so there's the break. Oh, no way. Is this actually going to get halted? Okay, so now I definitely want to see a pullback on this. It just broke its high there. So from 80 all the way down to 40. Don't like to see drops like that. All the way down to 30 now. 20. 10s. Jesus, breakthrough 8. So that's a nasty rejection there. That's why I don't want to get in on this one, because I had a huge feeling like, okay, let's say I got a couple candles consolidation here, and then I got it on a pop, and then it just tanked like that. I wasn't interested. Now the 10 minute doesn't look good. 5 minute also doesn't look so good. I don't know. I didn't like that one. Wasn't gonna bother trading it. ALLO. Could take a trigger on this one. For the 5 minute high break. 10-cent spreads though, just about. 25 is the high there. Nah. Not feeling that one either. JSPR is curling here though. I would like to see if this 5 minute can finish high. Around 1370. If it can get above VWAP to around this level here, or maybe even 14, then I'd be interested in taking a trade for the break of 1450. Pre-market, that's basically its high, it's 1450. But I want to see if it's going to hold its level. So ALLO just broke its high there. ALO. So now it's going up to 1750 here. OPAD is popping up as well. Core also popping up. Core 1 minute MACD curl doesn't look so bad. There's a quick pop to 8. About 10-cent spreads on this one as well. Not feeling it. I want to see more volume come into these. So that's a nice pop through VWAP there. Impressive move. It's going to get halted for all. Insane. So core is getting halted. We can go ahead and watch this one at open. I didn't draw any trend lines on this one because I just didn't like how it was moving pre-market. I was watching like right here in pre-market. I was like, oh, it's pretty much on a downtrend. GRVR leading gap was just fading or rejecting so many levels that I just wasn't feeling it. So I didn't have much faith in the rest of the small cap stocks. Let's see. Okay, so let's go check out some other ones. GRVI, let's see what this one's doing. Still holding its level here, but I don't know. I honestly don't think I'm going to trade this one today. I really don't think so. ALLO, nice pullback, and now it's ripping through 17. That's a nice move there. 1750 all the way to 17, what, 90? Basically. It's a nice move on ALLO. Should have taken my trade here at 1725. Or actually, it was in the teens here because I was going for the break at 25. So that would have been a nice trade, but out of my price range, so I'm not going to trade it. Although I want to. I can't. Not yet. TCAT, that's actually one I've traded before. That MACD's all over the place. Jesus. NRXP, let's see what this one's doing. JSPR. The JSPR popped to view up there and now it's rejecting that level again. I'm curious to see if the 5-minute can finish high though. If it can finish around 1290, we could possibly see this back over 13 and potentially a rip to 1350. But then again, I'm looking at the 10-minute and I'm thinking otherwise, so probably not. RDW. ALLO. So ALLO breaking through 18 here. There's a quick pop through 18. Still big spreads on this one, about 10 to 15 cent spreads, which is another reason I probably won't trade it. The only one halted so far is core, but everything else is selling off. Same situation as JSPR yesterday. Everything was selling off, but JSPR ripped. So maybe we can see some continuation, or we can see some not continuation, momentum on this one. Hopefully we can see this one really take off. It's definitely volatile because I mean just how it ripped here on through the one minute MACD curl. It just took off at 768 all the way up to where it's at. That was crazy. TCAP popping in the scans here. About a 20-cent move there. Still gonna keep core on watch. Core should open here in about 2 more minutes. So we'll definitely keep this one on watch. GMBL is also popping in the scans. 1 minute MACD curl there as well. That's actually a very common move recently. I think I said this a couple days ago that almost all the stocks start off below VWAP and then they rip through it. So that's been a common move these past couple of weeks. GRVI. So GRVI is popping back above 850 here. It's what it's looking like. Big seller at 850. You got another one over there at 860. Several of them stacked up there. We don't really have much stacked on the bid side. I mean, we got 806. It's a huge buy here at 806, but that's all the way down there. That's towards VWAP. So rejecting 850 is what it's looking like. See if we can actually break through. I want to see if it'll break through and hold a level, or if it's just going to break through and then reject again. I don't have much faith in this one. I don't think I'm going to trade. I'm just curious to see what this one's going to do as a leading gapper. NRXP. Let's go back to core. This one's about to open here in about 15 seconds. So I guess the next resistance level will be here at 9. Oh. See if this goes straight into another halt. It's holding here. Break back below 9 might not be so good. Still holding 9. Kind of hard to say. It's holding 9 and now here it's popping up a little bit, but 913 seems to be a big resistance level there. It doesn't want to seem, it doesn't seem to be breaking any higher, fortunately. I feel like it might break below 9 on this candle here. It's still hovering around that level. It's holding it, but it's still... Saw a lot of buying go through there once that huge buyer was there at 9, but there's the break. So the buyer on 9 moves, I guess. Now there's a break below 9, 880. If this can hold a VWAP and get back above 9, that looks solid. We can go ahead and take an entry. But I don't know. Let's see. So there's a quick break into the 70s there. Hit 79 for a second. Pulling back too much, maybe. Next 5 minutes gonna open here. If this actually, for it to look really good for me, I'd have to finish around like 9:15 or higher. Honestly, it had to break this 1 minute high here for it to look good. There's a break even lower. It's gonna hit VWAP here pretty soon. But the 5 minute doesn't look good anymore. It looks okay. Like I said, I want to see this thing finish high. It's just rejecting its level. Huge red volume coming in. I mean, not coming in, but on these candles here, it doesn't look so hot. It's kind of like GRVI. It broke through and then it just kind of hovered in this area. Now it's breaking lower. So I could take an entry here at 85. I just don't feel comfortable. I would be going for a 5 minute pop to 9 and then what is it called? Just sell above 9 possibly if it broke that level. If not, sell right at 9. But obviously if I took this trade right now, I'd be losing on it. So I don't know. Not feeling this one either. Broke its 1 minute low. Now it's breaking VWAP. That's what it's gonna look like because it's gonna have to break this 5 minute low most likely. If it breaks this 5 minute low, pops all the way back up to 9, that'd look pretty good. But again, the 10 minute doesn't look so hot either. So let's go check on some other stocks. GRVI again hit 850, rejected that level. I don't trust this one. NRXP, it's kind of curling here. 1 minute MACD curl, and now it's just sideways. JSPR's MACD on the 1 minute does look pretty good. It looks like it's about to start that curl. See, did it break this 5 minute low? 5 minute low of this one is 33. It double bottomed there. So we definitely need to see a shift in momentum here. I might take an entry and just try to ride this 1 minute MACD curl. Because the volume's kind of slowed down here. And it double bottomed, or basically triple bottomed. Yeah, triple bottomed here so far. So I think I might get in on an entry here. It's just the spreads are pretty big. It's about a 12-cent spread right now. That's like a 25-cent spread there. So I probably should have taken my entry at 50, 12.50 when I'd seen it stop there for a second. 1 minute's curling here already. But there's no volume in it, so I don't really trust taking it here. I'd probably just wait for more volume to come in if I'm being honest. 10 minute doesn't look terrible. I definitely want to see this climb back up to 1290. We could see a shift of momentum. We could possibly see a rip through VWAP here. It's 1270 now. 20-cent spread still. Nothing else is popping on the scans at the moment, so we're okay watching this. GRVI actually, what? GRVI, huge move there. 825 all the way to 9 practically. And then a big rejection all the way to 850 again. Let's see if this one breaks 850 and continues on its downtrend here. So we do know with this one that once it breaks this level, it's best to sell quick because it's not going to hold those levels. Maybe even sell prior to it breaking the level, just before it breaks the level, because this one's obviously not holding any through any pops, I guess. Let's go back on JSPR, see what this one's doing. Still sideways a little bit. 10-minute doesn't look terrible. We can see this pop above 13. That looked solid. So next 1 minute open, but my chart took 3 seconds to load it in. All right. HLBZ is actually popping up as well. Similar to JSPR, curling. Let's go check out JSPR though. Actually, spreads are kind of big on that one as well. Next 10 minutes gonna open here. We can potentially see this go above VWAP again, high as 12.99. I can go ahead and take an entry, and we'll just hold it for that quick pop. I think it's gonna pull back a little bit. I don't want to see it break its low here of 12.30 though, or 12.40, whatever. GRVI back up again, insane. There's a break through 9, quick break through 9, nice. So now this one's kind of gaining some momentum here. It's finally actually doing something. I think I should focus on GRVI just because JSPR isn't the leading gapper yet. It's not the one with the most momentum right now. Not a whole lot of volume in it. So nobody's really watching it. So I'm definitely going to be late on my entry if I decide to take a trade up here. I'm going to wait for a pullback on this one. 5-minute high just broke. I want to see if it's going to hold 9. It can possibly pull back below 9, and I'm fine with that, but I want to make sure it's going to hold at least 875 and pop back up to 9, that we could see a continuation back above 936. But I need to see that it's going to hold this level. So there's a breakthrough 9. We get a pop back up. Okay, let's see if this can hit 75. Now it's back above 9. Actually, I'm okay with this being sideways here. If this doesn't break the 1 minute high, I can potentially get in for another trade for the break of this 1 minute high here. It's not too extended off VWAP. It's somewhat, but not quite. 10-minute doesn't look good though. That's the only thing right now. 5-minute looks okay. We still got 3 more minutes in the 5-minute. Doesn't look terrible. See what we can do here. If we can get on another entry here. High of this candle 17, I think 19. Spreads are kind of tight now. It's about 4 cents, I'd say. So I was debating to take an entry there. It kept popping to 12 for a second. Now it broke through 920. Then hit 12 again. Now it's just kind of around this area. I'm gonna wait. This one might just take off without me. I'm just gonna wait. I don't like how it's not. It wasn't like a quick rip. I was expecting more. More of a move up there. So in the meantime, let's go check on JSPR while this one pulls back. JSPR is sideways right now. It broke its 5-minute high, but I want to see that it's actually going to break through 1314. It seems like it's on this uptrend right now, which is good. I just don't want to see it break this low. Let's see. Right now, it's kind of looking yeah, that's our support, I guess, but I need a new line. Okay, I guess that's about the spot that I'm looking for. Okay, so here's a quick pop to 13. GRVI on the scans again. I think this one's curling back down. I think it's setting up for a pullback. So I'm gonna wait on it. Let's go back to JSPR though. HLBZ is also popping on the scans, broke through view up there. So JSPR, I can expect somewhat of the same thing because it's curling here. It's doing pretty nice so far. I want to see more volume come in though. There's 95. See if we get the breakthrough 13. Hi, this one's 12.99. Next 5 minutes should open here pretty soon. I kind of want to see a little pullback here if I can get one. Ugh, dude, I hate these stupid charts. There's 99, there's 13 now. So it technically broke this high by 1 cent. But I want to see it rip through 13. Potentially hit 1320. And I want to make sure that if it does break through VWAP that it holds its level. I don't want to see it reject. So there's 1305, 1310 now. And you see right here, 1406 is the next halt level, which is all the way up here. It can definitely go for that break, or go for that halt level, but I just need to see that's gonna hold above VWAP. So there's 1310. Don't want to buy in just yet. GRVI pulling back here. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't really take this trade because there wasn't much of a significant break. It already made its 2 big moves here and then showed that it was rejecting 925 regardless. And then we could see another pop here, double topped at 925, and then now it's kind of fading. It doesn't look so bad right here though. I was gonna say, yeah, I'd prefer a bigger pop here. If it can break 925 on this candle, that'd be insane. Hit 920, a huge seller stacked at 920, and then an even bigger one at 925. Jesus. Huge sellers stacked up there. There's 923. 925 though. That seller moved. So it looks like they're just putting their positions there, I guess to intimidate people, like, because right when it hits that level, they just move. I'm not sure if they're selling partial position or what they're doing exactly, but there's a massive rejection now. Jesus. So definitely didn't like to see that. JSPR now rejecting this VWAP level. 10-minute doesn't look the best. 5-minute also doesn't look the best. Let's check on ALLO. I know we were watching this one earlier. The massive rejection once it hit 1880. Now it's below VWAP at 1750. HLBZ actually popped above VWAP and now it's holding. Still low on volume though. Go back to core. Core Ooh, might get halted here. It's a big drop on this one candle. From like 780 all the way to 720, so. NRXP is popping on the scans now. There's a breakthrough VWAP. Let's see if this can actually hold above VWAP though. Has resistance here at 13 for sure. So now it's back below VWAP. I want to see this one finish strong though. A lot of volume coming in on this candle. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be holding super well or anything. 1 minute finish, kind of trash. It could possibly break this low, hit 12, pop back up, and then we could see it ride through 1250. But the way things are going right now, nothing's really holding a level. Not like yesterday. JSPR was making a really nice move yesterday. Now it's breaking this this level here, and it's going back on a downtrend. So I don't want to see that. The JSPR is kind of done for me. GRVI is popping up here. I just don't like the price action on this one. It's just so choppy. Like, hits a level, seller stack there, they move, breaks the level, rejects immediately, and then I don't know. See, we have 1, 2, 3 big rejections. I guess this one's 4. It's not a big rejection, but you know, it's, I don't know. I'm just not feeling this stock. I'm watching it pre-market. I'm glad I did. I'm just not feeling it. NRXP, I mean, so it basically did exactly what I wanted it to do. Hit 12 and now it's back to VWAP. See if it can break this high of 1229 though. Because then we can go for the 10-minute high break, which is 1250. I honestly don't feel like I should take a trade here at all, or just in general, because it's already 10 and I still haven't placed not one trade. I think I might just not take anything today. This one's probably gonna break through eventually. I don't know. I don't feel like trading it. Everything else is just trash, so I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here actually before I convince myself to take a trade here. So I will see you guys later, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. But if anything, I can come out with a weekly recap this weekend. There's a break finally, not a significant break. But yeah, hopefully I can come out with a trade review this weekend. If not, it can be next weekend. Just depends on what I see or what's going on in the I guess in the videos. Like, once I'm reviewing it, I want to see exactly what I can review. I don't want to make it a huge video, like an hour long or something. So maybe I might just make a quick one, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes or something. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, oh, also I want to say, for those of you on YouTube, really appreciate your following. Oh my god, I never thought I would get, I'm barely at 17 subscribers right now, but you guys have really changed my whole perspective on this whole thing, because before I tried this and I got like 2 subscribers or something, I was like, oh well, it's not really going anywhere, maybe like 1 or 2 views. But now it's actually shifting, I guess. Like, I'm just uploading like whatever, I don't even really care that much, and then I started seeing you guys subscribing and getting more views, comments, and I just really appreciate the attention I'm getting on my channel. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.